I've spoken about this before, about crochet history and the famine era in Ireland, but I did want to go in a little bit more in detail. And for my new followers, I wanted to educate you guys also. So most people think that crochet is just a fun hobby, but 180 years ago, that wasn't it. This was considered an illegal, weapon against starvation. This right here is the secret history of famine lace. Back in the 1840s, Ireland was collapsing. Like, the potato famine was wiping out everything, and their government would not help them. It was like they didn't even care. I'm going to tell you guys really quick what the potato famine was, because I did say it in a video a few months back. So for everybody that doesn't know right now, and for my new followers, I'm going to explain shortly what the potato famine was. The potato famine was a disease that wiped out all of the potato crops, and the potatoes were the main source of food back then. Literally millions were starving, but the nuns had a secret. So the nuns ended up mastering this forbidden craft, which was crochet, and they started producing Irish lace to sell to get food and take care of their family. So the upper class in London loved this crochet Irish lace, right? So the nuns, they secretly taught families how to make this Irish lace to sell. It wasn't real Irish lace, but it looked very similar and mimicked the real Irish lace. The real Irish lace actually came from Italy. So they mimicked that type of yarn or whatever from Italy. And it wasn't just women that learned this skill. It was men, women, and children, because remember, they had to have some type of income for their family so that they wouldn't starve. They literally created these high fashion items in mud cabins. It literally became like a black market of lace for families to survive. But where the illegal part came in was the British didn't want to admit that their people was making this fine lace, this crochet Irish lace. So what happened was Queen Victoria she heard about it, and she started supporting these families. And thanks to Queen Victoria, suddenly the poor man's string became the most wanted in the world, and most expensive, might I add. And here's the secret that they don't want to let us know. Okay, so since then we've built rockets, we've came up with AI, but there still isn't a machine that can produce these crochet stitches. These are only made with someone's hands and their skills. When you crochet, you're not just making a blanket, you're not just making a hat, you're not just making an outfit. You're literally practicing something that's over 200 years old that was built off survival. Follow for more